I thought it was another good day at work. We provide opportunity to in these last couple of days to really focus fundamentals. Go just get speed on speed, and that's to get a bye week. We cut down a little bit on the periods that we were out, but I mean the intensity, the amount of reps against each other. We did a little bit of scout work, but not much. We wanted to get the best speed we could. Continue to focus on our strength, our conditioning, right? Pushing that, making sure we get the proper workload for what we needed for this week. But I appreciate our players and the competitiveness that they brought. I thought there was good work on both sides of the ball. Just trying to stress those areas of improvement that have held us back in moments in games, and just opportunities for us to continue to grow. So I thought it was good to see. You've got some guys that have been out, trying to get them back into the fold a little bit. It was good seeing them take some positive steps throughout this week, and they've got to do a great job of getting treatment and hopefully putting themselves in a position to be able to play here this next week or here very soon.
For some of those younger guys who have gotten a little PT but not a lot, how beneficial is this time of year where we get a little more practice?
No, I mean, I think it's huge. And we try to be very intentional in our developmental work with those guys anyways, utilizing Sunday nights, and how we do that. But, to get back-to-back days for guys to really be thrown in, some guys we've thrown them in with the first group just to see how they're going to respond to it. Some guys, they prove to you that they're ready for more, and some guys prove that they've got a lot more work to do to be able to put themselves in a position to impact, because everybody wants to play. I mean, it's not, we've got guys that are talented that just, I think I might have mentioned yesterday, just that they've got to continue to grow in their maturity of being able to handle whether it's communication, their preparation, all things that are there to allow them to play at a very high level. And so it's a great week to be able to evaluate that, and I think it's been a very productive week.
We met with Pat yesterday. What have you seen out of him for the first 4 games, Patrick Peyton? He seems to really kind of be going to his own.
Well, I thought he responded well this last week. I thought, Boston College, he didn't play to the level that he expects out of himself, and he challenged himself. We challenged him, and I thought in the Clemson game he played at a very high level, and but you see talent, you see ability, you see want to, and if Pat will continue to push the way that how he's responded. I mean, I think the sky's the limit for him. But really, I thought he came off just a really impressive game after kind of honestly a disappointing performance there the week prior.
Well, Daryl, is your understanding once the semester is over and the next one starts, he'll be eligible? Like, is postseason a possibility?
Postseason will be a possibility for Daryl. Postseason will be a reality for Daryl as we get to that point. And so, he's working. I've been really proud of him. I think he's getting good work. He's approaching every day the way we want him to approach it. He's getting better. He's continuing to push. He's trying to go into every week as if he was playing, which it can be hard. It's hard for a young man that knows that there's that there's not going to be able to get on the field on Saturday, but still to get their mindset and their approach that this is the most important rep of my life. And I think he's doing that, and you see an improvement out there on the practice field, and we're just excited for what that's going to be when he's cleared to play.
4 games in, what do you think of the new clock rules, the effects they're having on games?
I do think it has an effect, and it's different. I think it's affected. I think it's had an effect on us. It puts last couple games, teams have been aware of trying to hold the clock a little bit, and it just puts that much more emphasis of third down situations, and that's where defensively we have not been as good on third down the last 2 weeks, which has allowed more time to be taken off the clock, and if that's as much as ever before, I think that emphasis has got to be you've got to be able to execute in that moment, and that's where as offensively we've kind of how we equate things, third, fourth downs. We've been really good on fourth down this year. There's been sometimes we've had third downs that have come up just a yard short or a couple yards short that given us opportunities to be aggressive, and we've been able to capitalize on that for the most part. But I think you look at conversion downs, we're about 50%. Even though third downs were lower, we want to be better on that. But we're still in that area. We can still improve in the things that we've looked at here this week. And defensively, we first two games really impressive, and part of the keys to victory and really good performance. Their second half, the game against Southern Miss, last two games, obviously teams have been able to extend drives on those third down situations, and we have to be better. So and we know that it's been a huge point for us, and I'm getting an opportunity to go get better at that here this next week.
No good. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you guys.